morning, everyone. This is Jared with selfliquid.com, and I just wanted to do a quick video on Google. So Google reports earnings after the bell today, and that will wrap up the earnings for the FAANG stocks. And in my mind, those are kind of the most important ones right now, or at least some of the most important. And the market really has just kind of been slowly grinding up during earnings. I mean, to an extent, it's been more like that, I would say, pretty choppy. But with Google reporting after the bell, what I'm looking at and what I've kind of set myself up for is a directional play here in Google that really, you'll know pretty quickly how this trade is going to turn out, obviously, after they report. So what I'm expecting here is continued kind of bullish activity in the market and Google. But all of that to kind of stop out kind of in this area here at the 618. So you can see we're at currently 1121. The expected move is $50. Well, that's weird. $50. So that puts us, at 1171. So somewhere below this area here. And so if you go back all the way to September, you can see Google chopped around quite a bit in that area. And really going back even further to the beginning of last year, we're really at the same spot. So going back all the way to February, we'll call it February 5th, we're nearly in the same spot we were just a year ago in Google. Now, if we just take a look back here, I want to point this out just because I'm not looking to get long, longer term in Google. This is a short-term trade setup. So if we go back to a weekly chart, you can see that if we do get a move into that area, it starts to set up a head and shoulders looking pattern. So here's your left shoulder, your head, and if we get a move into that area, that would be your right shoulder. So you can see price kind of in that area around where the expected move, so around 1171. So that's just kind of what I'm looking at here in Google. Now, if that were to play out, that would be your right shoulder. So if we get a move into this area, that's where I'm looking to take profit. So it would be probably tomorrow if it works out this way. And so what I did is I just did a debit spread. So I bought the at the money calls and then sold a further out of the money call. So it helps kind of just finance the trade. Google's a really, expensive stock. And so the options are pretty expensive. So it became like a 1-to-1 where I was risking 250, per contract to make 250. So a 1-to-1, like I said, it is sort of a binary type trade where, with earnings, we'll know pretty quickly if this pans out. So that's really all I've got here today. With Google kind of going higher, I would expect that to take the rest of the market higher, and that aligns with exactly what I've talked about for the last couple of weeks, is a move into 7,000 here in the Nasdaq. So you can see we're pretty damn close right now, 69.41. And with a move like that in Google, that should give us kind of that last oomph, if you will, to get us into that area. And you can see this is a pretty important area for the Nasdaq as well. So for both Google, the Nasdaq, today's a big day. So let's see how this plays out. And if you're enjoying these videos, please subscribe. It definitely motivates me to keep doing this. All right, take care.